Ricky Shamsi.
No. Ask your question, what you ask me.
Okay, I'll ask you, well, what I asked the gentleman there, right?
Yeah.
ISIS, Boko Haram, they're defined as radical, okay? Agree? So would you condemn those radicals?
Without any doubt, we condemn them.
Okay.
Even we made leaflets about them years back, you know.
Yeah.
We have, even you can check in our channel, we have stores called CC Da'wah stores that we have all over. We have one in Manchester, we have one in America, we have one in Australia, one in Birmingham. The main one is in Birmingham. And all of us, we go outside every weekend to towns, outside shopping centers, outside the train station, warning against ISIS. We have a big banner clarifying ISIS are the enemies of Islam.
Okay, so that's, we'll define them as radicals and you condemn those people?
Of course.
Okay. What did Muhammad do that they people did not do?
Yes, okay. For example, Prophet Muhammad never went to a people's village and he started killing everyone.
Well, he beheaded what, 600 Jews when he sat with his child bride one afternoon?
You're talking about Bani Qurayza, which I was just speaking about it.
He condoned slaves, he had slaves, sex slaves.
First of all,
child.
That is not true. Yeah. Okay, now Prophet Muhammad now, Bani Qurayza, who's Bani Qurayza? Because for example, imagine I bring you a video.
Yeah.
A video showing you a man punching a woman. What do you think about this man? Evil man, correct?
Yeah.
But if I bring you the full video, this woman, she had a knife and she was about to stab him in his chest. So he had to defend himself. Is he a good man now? Because he had to defend himself. The woman should have stabbed him with a knife. But because I edited the video, so you took part of that video and you base your judgment upon it.
So you tell me context.
There's a context, of course. Like I believe you're Christian as well.
No, you're not a Christian.
Why are you?
Sorry, you got your cap No, I'm not Christian.
So what is your background? What is it? Atheist, agnostic?
My belief system.
Yeah, what you believe
okay. So I believe there only is God. There only is God.
Only as God.
There only is God. There only exists God.
The only thing that exists God.
Whether you exist, whether I exist, whether the world exists is up to God.
You believe in God, basically.
You believe in God?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe.
Let me clarify Bani Qurayza thing, then I'll come back to this.
No,
Bani
well, let me
Qurayza
finish. I've not got volumes of hadith or Quranic verses. You know, what I believe is quite straightforward. So I believe there only is God. I believe whether you exist, whether I exist, whether this world exists, that's a decision that's up to God. God has gifted me consciousness, and in return I repay that with integrity. Not because I seek reward, because I feel it's the right thing to do.
Okay,
that's my entire belief.
So let me go to Bani Qurayza, because I don't want people to say escape from it. Oh, Bani Qurayza, there were people that lived with the Prophet Muhammad and they signed up a treaty. Treaty is that anyone tried to harm Medina, we as a citizen of Medina, as a citizen of Medina, we have to come together and defend Medina, which is a city back then. The Prophet lived there. What the Bani Qurayza did, Bani Qurayza went to the Arab pagans and they start motivating the Arab pagans to kill Prophet Muhammad. So when Prophet Muhammad was besieged by the Arab pagans, the only saved was Bani Qurayza was behind him. So that's the only place was secure for him. However, Bani Qurayza went and they said to the Arab pagans, don't worry, we will from behind attack Prophet Muhammad. Okay? So Prophet Muhammad said to one of the companions, go see if Bani Qurayza, don't agitate God who said kill babies and children. Anyway, so he said, go see if they did break the treaty. Okay? He went, he said, yes, they broke the treaty. So Prophet Muhammad any country in the world now, if we have a community trying to kill us or harm us, rather siding with our enemies, try to kill us, any person with a sound intellect, the only way you have to fight them and kill them. And the Prophet Muhammad yes. Okay, so do you have a problem with asking ISIS?
Yeah.
So you should. So you have no problem. So you have.
Right, let's define what integrity is. What I define as integrity.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen.
I take your ideologies to be absolute poison. However,
you know, let me finish my point. So you are here to defend ISIS. So you are here to defend ISIS.
Oh, well, I take your ideology as absolute poison.
That's subjective. No, don't do it subjective. Are you here to defend ISIS because you said you have a problem for America and Britain and Europe to fight against ISIS? Do you have a problem with that?
Right. I don't agree with killing.
So now I ask you that. And now ISIS, the only way for us to stop the evil, ISIS are not playing football. ISIS are killing babies and children. Astaghfirullah, let me correct it because I haven't seen that, but ISIS are killing innocent people. Okay? Now, the only way the European countries and the Muslim world came together, they said the only way for us to stop ISIS by fighting against them, because those people do not understand what is life. So the only way to fight to stop them by fighting against them. Do you have a problem with that?
Yeah.
So I think you should live in Mars. Trust me. Ricky,
Right.
because in a planet that we have to be
Your
realistic.
ideology.
You forget about ideology. Your ideology is more poison than anything else.
Right.
Because your ideology justifies your ideology. You have no problem for people to kill babies and children by saying, don't kill them. What should we do with them? To kill them.
Gas them.
Gas them.
Every effort you possibly can. So I mean,
It's finished. You're finished. So gas them. Don't kill them, but gas them. Hitler, you're Hitler. Ricky, man. Don't be leader. Ricky, don't be leader. So when you gas them, what are you going to do?
What do you do?
Then kill them.
That's even worse than shooting.
Well, Ricky, come on.
I don't have to answer for your ideology and what
ideology?
grew-
Yeah, no, you don't have ideology. What are you talking about?
Islam.
No, Islam is...
That's what grew from
No.
Islam.
No.
I'm not responsible for it.
For what?
All I'm responsible for.
No, they're not.
All I'm responsible for is dealing with my actions. So, for example,
So
when I say to you, your ideology is absolute poison.
No.
However,
One minute,
if a Christian puts a gun to my head and say,
No, forget about Christian, It's not Christian. Ricky.
Kill the Muslim or I'll kill you. I know I'm going to die.
Ricky, what I'm saying,
refuse to kill
Ricky,
you. refuse to kill
Ricky, any
anybody.
person with a sound intellect,
Yeah.
know that sometimes you have to fight against enemies that try to kill your family. If someone is my neighbor and I'm being good to him, taking care of him, but he keeps trying to kill me and my children, logic dictates any person, European or African or Asian, all of them agreed upon that you're allowed to defend yourself and you're allowed to kill. The only way for you to save your family by killing him, you're allowed to do so. You understand? So in Islam, war is not something which is praiseworthy. However, war was legislated out of necessity. Because Allah mentioned the Quran, Surah Al-Hajj. Allah sometimes repelled the evil way because a war will cause harms.
Well, you said that earlier because you said context.
Let me tell you my point. However, the war in Islam, which is legislate upon justice and mercy, and is a praiseworthy war. But some wars are not. Yes, it is praiseworthy war. Because why?
So your context is 270 million people died, butchered, violent deaths.
270 million?
Yeah.
We're talking about World War One.
Yeah. What?
That's
You
not
said
Muslims.
context.
That's a Christian, some Muslims.
Someone was
Some war, he
attacking
said.
some village.
No,
Medina.
I'm saying.
telling you, as Islam spread,
No.
China, Spain, they never attacked fucking Arabia.
Is it?
They never attacked Arabia.
You can see, you haven't studied Spain, Andalus. Andalus
again?
was Spain, it was Portugal and part of France.
When did they attack
I'll
Arabia?
tell you what they did.
So it wasn't always defensive.
No, it's not. They called for help from the North Africans. Why? Because the leader back then, when he was in Spain, he was oppressing the indigenous people in Spain. So the Muslim came to have the people. When the people see Islam, that is a religion of mercy and love and justice. Let me finish. Barakallahu. Mercy and love and justice, they become Muslim. Compare Spain with the French people in Algeria. When the French came to Algeria, 132 years. How many people accept Christianity? Maybe few people. Islam came to Spain only in 10 years. the whole Spain or Portugal, majority of them accept Islam. Don't tell me they are forced. They were not forced. Rather, you're not allowed to force. Ricky, you're not allowed to force.
It shows how the first imperialist.
Water.
Malaysia, Indonesia, they are forced. Malaysia, Indonesia,
Turkey, Africa,
Malaysia, Indonesia.
Ricky, I think you should study Islam. Ricky, I have respect.
That's your political.
No, Ricky, you haven't studied. You haven't studied about Islam. No, you haven't studied. I think you're taking Islam. You're learning Islam from the Islamophones.
What I've studied of your doctrine is this: 60% of Islamic doctrine dictates how a certain group of people should be treated. And strangely enough, it's no Muslims, it's non-Muslims.
What are you talking about? Even the Muslims? No. Ricky, to be honest, let me clarify something to you. You, Ricky.
Why do you think you should dictate how
I'm not going to dictate to you. No, listen. I'm in this country, you are in this country, and the government dictates to us how to live. And you have no problem with that.
I cannot buy.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. See what I'm saying? So in the Muslim world, in the Muslim countries,
I won't abide by your Sharia.
Bro, listen. You don't say what Sharia. Sharia means to look.
You do advocate Sharia.
Look after your mother. Do you have a problem with that?
Say again?
Looking after your mother.
Do I look after her?
No, do you have a problem with looking after your mother?
Not at all.
That's from Sharia. Looking after your neighbors, that's from Sharia. Looking after the children, that's from Sharia. Looking after the environment. Again, you see, out of context, you see.
Homosexual, kill them.
No. Well, Ricky, I will advise you, hopefully you're a sincere person. I can give you something to read and study Islam because I understand you're a person that's been watching news many times and you've been poisoned by the news that Islam kill. That is not true. Prophet Muhammad never came just kill. Rather, there is a situation when the Prophet Muhammad, his enemies tried to kill him. You know what he said? He said, "Oh Allah, forgive them." Allow me to trouble. 270 million. Wait, 270 million. I think it's mixed in Hiroshima, World War I between Islam. There's no World War Islam. World War I and World War
Makkah was 4,000 people.
Well, I'll 270.
Come on, man.
Come on, Ricky.
4,000 people.
Ricky, can I give you something to read, please? As a man of honor, I want to read. So you like to be ignorant? Say ignorant.
I know enough of your doctrine.
You don't know. Ricky. Where are you from, by the way? What country are you from? Glasgow. I've been in Glasgow for 2 months.
Good.
Glasgow is a nice country. Man, I love it there. Yeah. You like, isn't it? I've been in Glasgow, you know. Even I went to Edinburgh. A city, I mean, it's a nice city, you know. But look. What I'm saying, look, Ricky, you seek. I feel sorry for you. You know why? Because you've been brainwashed.
I feel a victim. You're a victim of your culture.
You've been brainwashed.
You're a victim of your culture.
You are a victim as well.
I feel sorry for me.
I feel sorry for you. I have respect. As Scottish people are very good people, but I don't know what happened to you. You've been in this country for a long time, maybe. Even English people, they're good. But my point, Ricky, there is a website called Islam Against Extremism. What is it? .com. Go check it. And it's one of my teacher who made that website. We've been warning against ISIS and the lack of ISIS from the 90s. But you have a big misunderstanding about Islam. You are repeating what Tommy Robinson says, what Fox News said. Wallahi, Islam never came to try to enslave the people or try to harm the people. Rather, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran, as I mentioned before, war. War was legislated out of necessity. Okay, wait. Ricky, listen. Allah gave us 2 ears to listen more. Okay. War in Islam was legislated out of necessity to defend the Muslims themselves, likewise to defend the cause of Islam. Because what we have to understand, Ricky, let us be realistic with ourselves, honest with ourselves. We are living on the planet which there is some people out there, the only way to stop their evil and their harm except by way of fighting against them. Do you agree with that?
Let me explain to you. I reject Muhammad. I reject Muhammad.
You'd have to accept him.
I condemn your doctrine. If I was under Sharia, I would never pay your extortion.
Okay, where's the criteria to condemn?
And I will never.
Where's the criteria to condemn? Where's the criteria?
So you tell me.
Before I'm asking you. No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
What's that verse?
Before I have no problem to ask every question. First of all,
you tell me that verse.
Ricky.
And you tell me how I should be dealt with.
Ricky. What is your criteria to determine what is right, what is wrong?
It will not take away.
What is your criteria?
Even your own son or daughter.
Integrity. Back to integrity.
Integrity is subjective because what is integrity to you, maybe it's not to me. So it's subjective, correct?
Integrity.
Yeah. Your integrity, the way you explain it, is subjective.
Maybe it's good for you, it's not good for him.
Yeah, for example, now, if you have no criteria from God, therefore your criteria is
You
subjective.
kill because you're
Forget about me, I'm talking about your criteria, everything me, forget. Me, I'm a normal guy, Shamsi, man, forget me. I'm talking about your criteria.
I've defined how I feel about your doctrine. Quite simply.
Forget about that. What is your criteria, Ricky?
What does your doctrine tell you?
Forget about that
Deal with
doctrine.
me.
Where is your criteria? I'll tell you what doctrine. Allah, give me the Quran. Give me the Quran. He wants to learn what my doctrine says about him, yeah? Let us read. And I'm going to tell you, he never read this verse in his life. Because why?
929.
No, this verse not 929. Because why? 929 talking about, are you trying to harm the Muslims? Are you want to kill us?
I reject Muhammad.
No, I want to kill us. No,
I condemn
my question.
your ideology.
Ricky. Answer my question. Do you want to kill us?
Are you coming to kill
I've just said how your ideology is poison.
I'm asking you
Somebody put
that.
a
Ricky,
gun
do
to
you
my
want to kill
head
us?
and
Do
say,
you want
right,
to kill us, Ricky?
kill
Ricky, do you want to
Shamsi and I'll kill you. I'll tell him, okay, I know my dead self. There's no way I'm going to kill you.
That's it. So this verse in 1929 doesn't talk about you. The verse.
Talk about 929.
No, it's not about you because you're trying to kill me.
Specifically
No,
telling you,
listen to this.
how does 929
I'll tell you how.
deal
I
with
will
me?
tell. No, with you. I will tell you. Look, that has nothing to do with you. Yeah.
It's not about you, it's not dressing you. That verse is not.
الممتحنة. Okay. هي الممتحنة. Yeah. إخوة, everyone please be quiet to listen to this verse, which this verse burns
this
the Islamic
929?
haters. Allah said in the Quran, Allah does not forbid you from those who do not fight you because of religion and do not expel you from your homes, from being righteous toward them and acting justly toward them. Indeed, Allah loves those who act justly. So Allah clearly saying here, as for those who never try to kill us because our religion or try to take us out from our houses, Allah said deal with them kindly, justly. So you don't try to kill me, kindly. But Allah goes on to say, Allah only forbid you from those who fight you because of your religion and expel you from your homes and aid in your expulsion, meaning to take you out, forbids that you make allies with them. So Allah clearly categorized the non-Muslims into two categories. One of them, those who never try to harm us because our religion try to kill us. Allah said deal with them kindly, justly. As for those who try to harm us and kill us, we are allowed to defend ourselves, just as every country in the world is allowed to defend itself. You should be criticizing Britain because Britain will go to the war. It goes to the war. But we're not going to
stand here and try to defend Western.
No, I'm not talking about. No, I'm saying. Hear me. What I'm saying.
Opium wars.
Ricky, what I'm saying.
Illegal wars.
Ricky, what I'm saying. I'm looking
Imperialism.
at Ricky.
Colonialism.
Ricky, I'm talking about that. Ricky, I'm not talking
I
about.
want to know my politics. They're quite simple.
Ricky, I'm
Look
talking
at
about
the
that.
Venus Project.
Ricky, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if Britain had to defend itself, that's something which is lawful to do it. It's permissible for Britain to do it. It's permissible for every country to do it for self, to protect self. So Islam, this verse is for you how to do you. Kindly, lovely, justly. Is it Quran? Yeah, you can read.
So what is 929?
Okay, 929. Okay, so you want to know what about 929? But how come you not commenting on this?
Which one's really?
Here, 8. Read verse 8.
From 8 will not take away your sin.
Right.
What does the Lord require of you? To do justice,
number 8.
to
Allah.
have mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. How do you do justice?
Again, you're still 60% of your doctrine.
Ricky, see what I see?
Tells you
I thought you
how
were
to deal
sincere
with
guy,
me.
but Ricky,
You could
you're
pull
clearly.
some verses.
No.
Pull some verse.
Ricky. This verse is clearer than a crystal. It's so clear. Allah said to us, those who never try to harm us and kill us.
You want me to pull some verses?
Then take care of them.
You want me to post
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Go on.
From Google.
So clearly this man has agenda. Why? Because clearly he doesn't want to
Yeah,
say
because
Islam is
you're a
good.
political activist.
You see, I'm not.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
If 60% of your doctrine is dictate how I should live,
No, doesn't.
that's highly
Doesn't. In Islam, Ricky doesn't know in Islam Sharia. He's allowed to live according to his belief. In Islam Sharia, the Christians are allowed to have their own courts. In Islam Sharia, he doesn't know that. The Jewish as well. You know Jewish, non-Muslims as well.
Yeah, by submitting,
Even
by humbling themselves, by
Listen.
paying an extortion
Yeah,
tax.
listen. every country you have to submit to. I submit to the government, British government by paying tax. You submit as well.
He doesn't know what to say. Can I pay my taxes?
You submit to the British government.
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
how do you feel submitting to what's 3 Christian crosses in the Union
Crosses, we're
Jack?
talking about crosses here.
3 Christian crosses in the Union Jack. How do you feel about submitting to Christian?
No, you
How do
change
you
the
feel
subject.
about submitting
Anyway,
to
look,
Christian
you change the
authority?
subject. Yeah.
How do you feel about submitting to Christian authority?
If I'm living in that country,
If you ain't political, you could answer.
no, I'll tell you what. I have no problem if I'm living in that country to submit to it. As long
So you submit to Christian authority?
if I'm living in this country,
Yeah. You're a hypocrite. And your own doctrine, you're a hypocrite.
Why he's not? Because why? Allah teach us in the Quran, if I'm leaving, imagine I'm going to a Christian country now. An example of that, to a Christian country, then they have to tell me, listen, Shamsi, before you come to our country, there is an application form you have to fill in before you get the visa. What is the application form? You're not allowed to harm anyone, you're not allowed to steal. Then as a Muslim, practicing Muslim, I have to accept it or reject it. If I do accept it, it's not logical for me after start criticizing it because I already accepted it. So in Islam, as long as they don't tell me to disbelieve in Islam or tell me to go against my religion, like in this country, I do submit to the British government law. But some law, if they tell me don't pray, I'm going to listen to them. You understand that?
So you have no problem submitting to Christian authority?
If I'm living under them, yeah. As long as it doesn't go against my religion, clearly. You're surprised, isn't it? That's from the Quran. Allah said fulfill the contract. Even with the non-Muslims, fulfill the contract. If I have a contract with you, you say me, listen, Shamsi, you come to my house, but there is a rules. I accept it or reject it. If I accept it, meaning those rules doesn't oppose my religion.
Let me ask you a
Anyway,
hypothetical.
Ricky,
Let me ask you a
I have to
hypothetical.
go. I have to go.
One question.
I'll tell you.
One question.
Oh, you have answered mine. About the criteria. What is the criteria you are utilizing?
Criteria by what is integrity?
But integrity is subjective.
Well, I think you could start when we could both agree on those acceptable rules of what they call as human standards. That's integrity.
They differ. According to who again?
By each other. By each other.
But you disagree with me many things.
Say again?
You disagree with me many things, which you think is incorrect.
I won't kill. I will not kill under any circumstance.
Bro, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Because if someone tried to kill your wife, what would you do to him?
I defend myself, but I wouldn't kill him.
How are you going to defend yourself?
Whatever I have.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Let's say somebody tried to attack you with it. Right, I'm going to try and defend you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if you defend,
But not kill him.
No, but sometimes by defending yourself, you're going to kill him.
You've not read me 929. Still not read.
Okay, let us read 929 for him. Because they've always been misused. And again, I'm going to expose the people, Islamic haters, that 929,
you
you go against, no, let me read 929. 929. You want me to read? We're not ashamed of anything in the Quran. We are proud of our Islam, alhamdulillah. Because Islam teaches us justice and mercy and love.
Ricky, you have to be humble and you have to listen and you have to learn.
I don't have to be humble to no words in the Quran.
No humble, mean humble like respect to another. Doesn't mean he submits.
I'm not respectful to your Quran. I'm respectful for you as a human being and you as a human being. But know that doctrine.
But bro, 929 he said.
Well, you have to be humble.
Do you know the history of the Caliphate?
Okay. Yeah. Of course. So he's talking about the verse. Fight those who fight against those who do not believe in Allah or in the last day, and who does not consider unlawful what Allah and His Messenger have made lawful, and do not adopt the religion of truth, Islam, from those who were given scripture, okay, the Jews and the Christians, until they give the jizya, okay. So here the verse he's talking about. What do you know about this verse? This verse, as everyone knows, in the Quran there is something called Asbab al-Nuzul. There is a reason for the verse to be revealed. He doesn't know this verse was revealed when the Romans tried to attack the Messenger of Allah. Context, thank you very much. When the Romans tried to attack the Messenger of Allah.
When you butchered in the Caliphate, butchered across the Mediterranean, all the way across Central Asia, right up to China, that's context.
Of course,
context.
If you don't know the
That's the
history.
context. It's not that Islam was the pinnacle of philosophy. It was spread by the sword.
Ricky, that's not true.
your doctrine is.
Ricky, no, let me finish my point, please, Ricky. So this verse was revealed when the Jews, Bani Qurayza, tried to attack the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Likewise, when the Romans tried to attack the Messenger of Allah, he doesn't know that the world was split up into two, under the Roman Empire and under the Persian Empire. So any place a Muslim went to, it was under either the Persian Empire who waged a war against Islam, or under the Roman Empire who waged a war against Islam. Okay? So that's one thing. The other thing, they have to kill everyone. That's not true. Because the fact there is many
politics meant you had to
hear me. The fact there's many Christians in Egypt, and there's many Christians in Iraq, and there's many Christians in Lebanon, and there's many Jewish in Morocco, and many countries, that shows you Islam did not come to kill everyone.
The Caliphate, Jewish.
So, Ricky, I advise you, go study. I give you the website about Islam against extremism.com. I have to go soon.
One hypothetical.
No, forget about it. Yeah. Ricky,
One hypothetical.
it was nice talking to you.
One hypothetical.
May Allah guide you to the truth. I pray. Take care, Ricky, man.